So, Mike, another big fight here for your fourth featherweight.
Yeah.
How are you feeling just a couple days out with the weight cut and everything?
I feel good. I feel great, focused, ready to get in here and, get this victory, get this weight off first tonight, a little bit tomorrow, and come in ready for war.
Fight before the fight, right?
Yeah, absolutely. The only fight that matters right now.
I was going to say, I was talking to someone about this earlier. Does it kind of help you because it switches the mindset, right? You're like, oh, the weight cut's going, so it's like the body must know a fight's on the way. Does it sort of help you at all, or would you rather just not deal with it?
Yeah, it does. Helps me a little bit. The weight cut is what it is. It's part of the job. Is what we got to do. Like I said, I don't even think of the fight this week. I got to think of the weight. That's the weight cut. I need to get that out of my mind, and then after that, I can focus on the fight like I have been.
Is there a benefit to that? Because I guess if you were, all you could do is think about the fight leading up to it, it might start getting in your head a little bit, right? So if you just don't even think about it until the weight cut's done,
yeah, absolutely, man. I think you think about things way too much, you're gonna go crazy. Eventually, you're gonna kill you. I mean, it's gonna eat you up inside. The best thing I do is, man, these fight weeks, I just try to relax as much as possible. I have my coaches, my friends, my family here. We're playing, card games, whatever, just relaxing. Anything I can do to keep my mind off the fight. And then once, that Friday night, Saturday night hits, and then it's go time, and that's when I'm, fully prepared in.
You fought at welterweight, lightweight, featherweight. Obviously, you feel this is your best weight class or you wouldn't be here, but you're seeing guys go the other way now, moving up instead of moving down. What makes you feel like, this is your optimal weight class?
Yeah, I just feel good. I thought I was going to have a little trouble making the weight, but, it's been pretty good. I don't think I really lost much power at all. I'm still faster than all these guys. They can't really compete with me on my feet, at all. My movement wise, that's what I feel like I'm the best at, especially in this division. I don't have to worry about guys being so much heavier than I am. But it's fun. The only reason I came down because it was just a new thing to do. I got some new faces. I fought everybody at 55. Then it was kind of a standstill for a little bit, what was going on in the division. So I just said, I might as well try my luck at 45, and it's been going well since.
Obviously, it's a better cut than Moncton on the short notice.
yeah, and hell, if I would have got my extra hour, I would have made that weight. But it is what it is, and I missed it by a pound, and I had a week to cut about 20-something pounds. So I don't really consider that missing weight, but I guess they do. So.
That was kind of bizarre, right? They just kind of dropped that on you that you weren't getting the extra hour.
Yeah, they dropped it on me right when I was in the sauna. So we had to hurry up and rush and get down there and try to weigh in, and it is what it is. You just take your punches and roll with it, and Arden was a good guy, gave me my money back, and I got the win. So
he did get you the money.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's a man of his word, so I appreciate him for that.
What do you think?
How difficult is it when, as a fighter, it seems like the rules are so splintered from commission to commission. Like we saw, that John Jones Anthony Smith fight that had taken place, 45 minutes to the west in California. It wouldn't have been an illegal knee, and it's like weight cutting with the extra hour, this, that, and the other thing. Like, how challenging is it you don't technically know like the rules, what commissions have adopted, the new unified rules or the old unified rules? I don't think we can even call them the unified rules at this point. But like, how do you deal with that as a fighter?
You're just trying to not to think of it so much. You know what I mean? It is a issue, though. I personally think that y'all just need to be on the same page with us. Especially it's what we do. But if you're in there and you're fighting the way you need to fight, and you take it easy and don't do crazy shit, you'll be fine.
You've used the metaphor in the past of bricks on your chest and getting those bricks off your chest to relieve some of the pressure that you felt when you did first move down here. You got 2 wins now, going into the third fight. I mean, how are things feeling coming into this?
Still got that pressure in my chest. I told you, and I hope it stays on there. It makes me fight better. I'm just getting it off a little bit by a little bit. I don't think it's ever going to be off, until I'm finished with this sport. I can put that little pressure on myself because I compete better at that. You know what I mean? So it doesn't get me lazy in there. It doesn't let me take time off, and it just keeps me reminded of myself that, hey, no matter what, you have to keep moving. You have to keep working, and don't give these guys a chance to beat you in there.
You beat his teammate already, Andre Feely. Does that give any added confidence, like knowing that you already have a win up on that team? You kind of know it's same coaches. I'm sure they're going to try to make tweaks on their end in order what they did wrong. But like, does that play into your mindset? Your team's mindset?
Not at all. He's not the same fighter Andre Feely is. It's not the same fighter Darren Elkins is or Danny Castillo. And I've got a long history with their team, and I'm sure he's going to be the last one after Saturday. You know, I don't think they got any more left in this division.
Chad Mendes.
Yeah, he just retired. Yeah, so
Apparently
unless he
hasn't retired.
he hasn't
Apparently
retired.
nice.
Okay,
We
so
don't know. Yes,
maybe I'll
actually.
get him next after this. So we'll see.
Faber might be coming back.
Yeah,
at 45 or
yeah.
you never
Oh,
know.
really? Okay, well, yeah, there we go. So I guess it won't be over then. But
I hate you more than Dominic Cruz at this point.
yeah, exactly. But you know, it is. I do know that still fighting their gym, their game plan is probably not going to change as much. You know, their coaches are always sticking to the same game plan, whatever. But the thing is, I know that they know me very well. You know, I fought with them, but I know their gym very well as well. So, and plus Desmond has fought him, and you know, I was in his corner, and I, you know, coach him, and we worked together. So, feeling good about it.
You spoke of the standstill in your previous division, and we spoke a little bit just now about fighters coming back, fighters that are retiring. And now you've got Max going up to featherweight. What are your thoughts on that fight with Khabib? And are you a fan of these two division champs fights opportunities?
Yeah, I actually love it. You know, my plan is to get this featherweight title and then go back up and get the lightweight title, you know, and then just see where I am at that point. But it's great. I don't really think it puts our division at a standstill at all because, I mean, hell, nobody's kind of close to competing with Max right now. You know, he's cleared out the top of the division. I can't really name anybody that deserves to fight him next. So,
Who's your pick in that fight between Poirier and Holloway?
honestly, I could care less about either one of them. You know, it's going to be a good fight. You know, but if I were to pick a winner, you know, I think Max is a little more well-rounded.
So
Yeah.
is it not a better look for you though if Poirier wins?
It
The one
is.
who's beat him at 155.
Yeah, it is a better look if Poirier wins, and he definitely has the potential. You know, like I said, he's another great fighter, very well-rounded, and after our fight, he's definitely got his head back on straight, and he's been doing very well. So.
Another fighter you faced in the past. I wanted to get your thoughts on Artem Lobov moving to bare knuckle boxing. What do you think of that, and if anything?
I wish him all the best. You know, I think he's definitely going to do better in bare knuckle boxing than MMA, just strictly because you know, he's not a guy that likes to grapple or anything. He just likes to go in there and throw heavy punches, and you know, those guys are going to sit there and throw heavy punches on each other. So I'm excited to see him watch it.
And what's your favorite Rocky movie?
Ooh, it's got to be the Mr. T one, Clubber Lang, for sure. Both of them, because he fought him in twice, didn't he?
Yeah, he fought twice.
Yeah. So I'm going to take Clubber Lang over the Russian. So those are my favorite ones.
Perfect. Thanks, Alex.
No problem. Thank you, guys.